A to the party. Okay, let's fire this up. I'm sure I've missed Bear, but I am not getting spoiled by no one. So I'll start with my recording and then I'll catch it up. Because yeah, I can't get spoiled. Why do I always have to constantly sign into this? I don't understand why do I have to keep doing this, bro. This is so annoying. It should just stay there. Always having to blame crap. Hey bro, don't tell me nothing, bro. I don't know. I'm here late. I'm here late. I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna go and check it out, see it myself. I might have to do this for the next coming weeks. I do not know when I'll go back to the
Shame!
I'm seeing Sheamus. I'm going back there.
Custom made from head.
Okay, so I'm seeing Woman. I'm seeing Drew. Sorry?
Raw is one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions.
No, go back.
The phenomenal AJ Styles faces off. Back in the line, Bobby. He don't get a Fight shot. Me again. He doesn't get a shot. One-on-one. Things are going to continue to heat up.
Okay, yeah, Drew, you're done.
I'm used to this. The hold of AJ Styles. I'm keeping an eye on Omos. Elias. Place because I even worse. Nasty, jarring impact.
What's up, guys?
Oh, a lot with all by AJ Styles.
Okay, alright. So I'm gonna check that out. Let me see what I'm going.
Or Jackson Riker knowing that Omos.
Okay, let's see here because I want to know what's going on. This is why I made sure that this stuff is recorded so I can check out what's going on. And like I said, from when I seen it on thing today, I'm like, bro, there's no way. I know what they're gonna do, and this is why I didn't even. I watched a little bit. I watched Backlash. I watched like the two last matches, and I think I watched their match, and I didn't really watch much of what was in between of it. I think I watched Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio too. I watched those. I knew she wasn't gonna come out for a thing because that's just them teasing as usual. Because WWE doesn't look like they don't even know what they're doing. But I don't know what happened, so I'm gonna go check it out myself. So let me watch it first, and then I'll catch myself up because I'm sure she's gonna show up again. Because they did have a commercial for her, which means she should be the one getting heavy screen time this week. So let me see what she has to say. I hope it's not no crap, and I hope she's wrestling.
We just gotta look for. We'll see.
Did it anyway. Yeah.
Come on, Randy.
Thank you so much. It was
playground.
Okay, this is whoa. Shouldn't you be outside the ring?
They are the new women's tag team champions from Friday Night SmackDown, Tamina and Natalia. Ladies, congratulations! Yay!
Thank you so much. It was no easy task beating two of the strongest women in all of WWE, but we did it. And it's a moment that we're going to cherish forever, and it's also Tamina's very first championship in WWE.
Super duper, that is nice.
Can we go now?
Wait, I haven't even asked you guys the tough questions yet. Lily wants to know, what's your favorite color?
For me, it would probably be pink.
Black and blue, which will look great on your face if you try anything weird.
What?
That is not very nice.
You come in there with some angry.
Yeah, I know.
Some angry emotion, you know. You just come in there.
You're lucky Lily likes you. And she really liked how you beat up Reginald.
What?
That is not very nice.
Yo, where's Brendan Nero at? Is he here?
Yeah, I know. You're lucky Lily likes you. And she really liked how you beat up Reginald the other week. Tell us. Was that fun?
Actually, it was. But if that pesky little fly tries to do anything else tonight with our rematch against Nia and Shayna, I have no problem swatting him again.
Lily loves when there's like a fly buzzing around, like, and I snap. And then it's just laying there, all squished and super dead, and its guts
Anything
laying
else happen
everywhere,
after
and its
this?
wings bent. But Lily likes to
Don't say
collect
anything.
wings of
Well,
dead
anything?
bugs. And fingernails. And hair. And teeth. You don't really judge her for it because that's her thing, you know. Boop. Do you guys collect your wings?
I would have cut to
Was
my
it
mom.
something we said?
Yeah, where should I go after this? How do
Anyway.
I locate the next where am I going after this?
Good luck tonight, ladies. We'll be watching.
We're really glad that you're our friend.
What's up, bro?
COVID-19 changed
Alright, hold on,
our
let me pause. Okay, so where am I going after this? And what's happening after the match Randy versus Kofi? Okay. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna find that, I'm gonna locate that. Is that after Angel Garza? Cause it looks like I'm seeing some Angel Garza here. Okay, I'm seeing Randy now with Matt Riddle. Something after this. So is she gonna Alright, you know what? Don't say nothing, guys. Don't tell me.
It has been
Don't
an
tell me.
uneasy alliance here with
It's
Corey.
spoiler
Is it
free.
strategic?
I'm gonna check it
back
out.
in the beginning of
Show that ability
Skip.
to the Orton.
Skip.
Sweet song.
That's what I thought.
Is it here? With
Okay.
Sonya Deville?
Ladies, we will figure out who's next in
A
line.
huge
Nice
victory over Randy Orton.
With the women's tag team titles, Sonya, it's us.
Yo, so
And
who's she
matter
actually
who wins
fighting?
Tonight, we
The end of
after
the match?
tonight's title match. But if you guys will excuse us, Charlotte has a private matter she needs to discuss with Adam and I. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yo, you guys get rid of this tag team bullshit, bro. Please.
Women's champion.
I knew this was gonna continue.
Indeed, now is where
Okay. Skip.
this is what I was mentioning moments ago. Baszler up. And, whoa!
Whoa.
Nia don't like Tamina. They respect what she's capable of. And now get ready for
Hold
the
on.
irresistible. Just shrugged her off. Now he's going to need to make a tag, and here comes Tamina. Tamina has been itching to get into this match. We've seen the heart quite this confident. Baszler's tag team champions.
Wait. Okay, I'm lost. Hold on, let me fly back here.
But Tamina couldn't care less.
Okay,
She's
I'm a
holding
second,
shit at
I'm a
Baszler. And an Italian with the clothesline. And here's the cover.
Wait, no.
Wow.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Shayna Baszler going to work. Uh-oh. I have never seen Tamina quite this confident. Baszler in a world of trouble. Alexa Bliss on a Kirifuda clutch. The Kirifuda clutch. Whoa!
I don't know.
Well, obviously, some sort of pyro malfunction. Poor Reginald got blasted off the apron. But Tamina couldn't care less. She's focusing shit at Baszler. And an Italian with the clothesline. And here's the cover. And still the champions, Natalya and Tamina. Here are your winners. And still the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Tamina
Hold on,
and
don't say nothing.
Natalya.
If I must get cheese, I will get cheese when it's time to get cheese.
Turn of events here to
I gotta
close
see
out
what's up
this
first.
women's tag team match. We need to get some help out here. Reginald being tended to by Nia Jax. We need some medical attention. Reginald was just, I don't know if he was burned or just the heat from the explosion on the. What the hell is the laughter? Here, let's take another look at this. Okay. I mean, I could feel the intense heat here at the commentary table, as you guys could. Reginald was just less than a foot away, which opened the door for the champions to exit
I'm
a little bit
skipping
more
this.
comprehensible last night. Ricochet, Natalya and Tamina feel like celebrating, but it's Tamina and Natalya need to just get out of here. We need some help now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just something a little bit more comprehensible last night. Ricochet, incredible battle against United States champion Sheamus at WrestleMania Backlash. Well, tonight Ricochet will get another crack at the United States champion. Next on Raw.
No Cruz.
There is no
Luke Bryan.
Man, find a new.
furious.
You know I had to do it. Yeah,
I just remember the look on his face last. Ricochet as a
Okay,
human being.
let's get playing.
Stop you and
Let's get playing.
make your move.
Alright, let me pause here. And let me just understand. I'm not gonna complain, but I am gonna say that who is she going after? I'm confused. I'm lost. So clearly, when your target, if you're not a tag team, but your target has to be one of these people that are involved in the tag team. Now it looks like her attention seems to be on Nia, Shayna, and Reginald. It looks like. We seen Shayna's knee give out last week. So that target may be Shayna. Because she looks like it has to be one of the two in the tag team. Because it looks like they're the first ones that seem to be who she's zoning in on. Because they're the ones being attacked and disturbed in their matches. Which has to be the case. Yes. That is the only explanation I can actually give right now. I think it could either be Nia or Shayna. It has to be either one of the three. Not much about Reginald, but it has to be either Nia or Shayna. And considering that Shayna's name was given out last week, I'm going to go with Shayna, but it could be Nia. Now, I mean, is it fair to get Nia out of the way first? I think that may be the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But there's one thing I'm afraid of. And the one thing I'm afraid of is the whole magic shit. Now, I'm not against it. As long as she's wrestling matches and whatever, I'm not against it. I just know that this is going to affect her with fans. That's all I know. It has nothing to do with me. I don't give a crap. Use magic, wrestle. As long as you're wrestling, I don't give a crap. But just be careful with some of the yo. Okay, yeah, no. That I ruled that out a long time. I don't think there's anything. No. Because remember, Mandem did say you work your way from the bottom up. Right? So even if it is Shayna and Nia, and this also gives Shayna and Nia to be in something more meaningful. Right? And if it is a tag team thing, I don't think it is. But if it is, you know what I'm saying? Meaningful, actual meaning to it, actual story. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, as much as we view them, they were jobbers from before, yes. And that's just because they weren't doing anything meaningful. They're just wrestling matches and eating pins. You know, that's why I hear people say in the wrestling world. So I'm just saying that, eating pins, right? That if they're involved with Alexa, that gives them an actual meaningful story to be in, right? So whether it's Nia or whether it's Shayna, they are given something meaningful to be in. And that also shows you that they're not going to forcefully push Alexa into a title picture, which is the best thing to do. You start small, you get rid of all the small fries, and you get to the bigger fries, you start cooking up the bigger fries. You go from Nia, you go to Shayna, you go from Shayna to friggin' Mandy, you go to friggin' Mandy to Dana. You just start taking out the whole division. That makes that when you get to the higher people, when you get to the people that actually mean something, then that makes sense. Now, if they do that, Captain, if they do Banks as Lily, that will make completely zero sense. Zero. That's why I'm not paying attention to that. Because I be on Twitter and sometimes be seeing stuff. I just come off because I'm like, bro, first of all, if they did that, it would not make any sense to anything. Because Lily is supposed to be the one that leads Alexa. Now, why would you bring in Sasha to come and lead Alexa? Tell me how you're going to fit that in to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Alexa said to Sasha that there's space for you to join with me and Lily, which means Sasha isn't Lily. They're just saying that you can join. You get what I'm saying? But again, am I against Banks being a part of this? No. Why? Because that gives her a character change. What is the problem that I had with Banks that I always say? Her character. That's it. Not her personality. Not her fans. I could give a crap about fans. Not her wrestling. It's just her character. Her character I had a problem with because it was too much. So, if Sasha joins the fold, I don't give a shit. as long as I'm not getting that notification. What are you talking about, dude? Anyway, what's he talking about? Anyway, as long as I get to see a dark character and she pulls that shit off, then by all means, you and Alexa can be together. I am though. You know what I'm saying? Even though that is a possibility, I am though. I do prefer if Alexa gets a singles run first. That's one thing I can say for sure. I do prefer that because I always say this, guys. The tag team, I haven't read anything that you guys are saying yet, so I'm going to get to that. I'm going to read it. Don't worry, I'm going to be thing. You changed your already, no? What's this guy talking about? What are you talking about? What's what I'm talking about? I'm confused. What? Anyway, I always say this. I don't believe the women's tag team titles have any meaning in the division. I think they're holding back. Half of the superstars are in the division. The Mandys, the Danas, the Lanas, the Naomis. All of them are being held back by that damn women's tag team division tag crap. They need to get rid of those titles. Real shit. Because it's not doing anything for the division. There's not much to do with the division because there's not that many teams. Okay, the women in the WWE are not the men in the WWE. In other words, the quantity of men that are in the WWE on the main roster is not the same quantity of women that are on the main roster in WWE. Which means that there are more men on the main roster in WWE than there is the women in WWE. So when you're making up teams now, you're basically taking most of the division when they can be doing singles competition, meaningful stories, and all that stuff, and pairing them up into teams to put them to do wrestling, which people want to watch. People want to watch wrestling, but the whole point of WWE is to have the stories behind the wrestling. And the problem with the tag team division and for the women is that there is no story to back up. So it's very flat. It has no meaning. It's disgusting. Now, with Sasha and Alexa, they do join up, and Sasha gets to pull off a dark character. Again, I will be excited to see that. I will give her a chance. I will want to see that. Maybe they can add some meaning to it. But then how far can you go with that? Not very far. You're just going to break them up at the end of the day. So I suggest that you give Alexa that singles push. Now, if Alexa is targeting either Nia or Shayna, who do you guys want her to go after first? Now, I know I saw what's his name say Nia, but who would you guys want? I just think Banks was trolling. Lily is cross or Banks. Banks stayed, show me the power of the darkness. Lily isn't the person. Alexa and Sasha weren't trying to troll Lila. Just stands. I'd rather see Alexa solo than be buried in the tag team division. Brother Nero, exactly. Alexa and Lily have been serving all night. Let's put in singles matches first, then the team division. Yeah. So she can either take out Shayna, she can either take out Nia. It could be a thing. It probably won't even be a tag. We're assuming it's a tag because that's what we're seeing her get involved in right now. So we're thinking, yo, is she going after the tag division? But it could be either of the people that are in the tag division. Remember, they do not have the titles no more, right? So that means the woman there, they can do some shit. Like, let's get it cracking. I don't think Sasha's thing, cause I don't think they can work that into the story right now, to be honest. And it's Sasha commenting on her picture and whatnot, said something with her picture on it. Said something with her picture, and Alexa just commented on it and said what she said. I don't know what the use of kayfabe was there for, but whatever. And Sasha just played along with it, but I don't think they're gonna do that now because, again, it would mess with the story. You need to wait before you start touching that. If you want to touch that, okay, yeah, later on down the road, but not right now. Let Alexa do what she's doing. Okay, she can start with the small fries. I have no problem. What is my problem? I just want to see Alexa in the ring fighting. That's it. Go in the ring, fight. Take out people. I don't care who you're taking out. It could be the people that are not even that relevant. I don't give a damn. As long as you're doing something and you're actually taking out people and adding relevancy to the women's division on Raw, I'm blessed. I paused it, so I don't even know what's going on right now. But that's why I said I recorded it. That's why I said that even if I start late, I'll just catch up. You guys just tell me where, if they were on TV, where to go, and I'll go there. And then if there's any matches I'm interested to see, I'll probably stop and see what happened at the end of the match. And then I'll just catch myself up to where the show is at. I'm not really business with the show right now. I'm not really focused on that. I'm trying to kind of piece together what's going on with Alexa right now. Yeah, guys, I'm not even be honest. I wasn't actually planning to do the stream today, but I'm like, you know what? I seen the commercial about Alexa, which means that she's probably gonna be holding a decent amount of TV time and playing a big role on the show from here on in. So I kind of wanted to come and see. So that's why. She doesn't need a story with the underneath talent. Just have her be all the underneath talent. Then have a story with Asuka, Charlotte, and Ripley. I kind of disagree there with you, Brother Nero, just because I feel like those people who are underneath need the story for them to be better. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like everyone deserves a chance, not even just the people that are underneath and whatever, because I know that if I was in WWE, I would want a chance, right? And if I was an underneath talent, I would want a chance to actually tell a telling story. And if they can do that with Shayna and Nia, all of a sudden they go from being underneath to actually something that's very interesting to want to watch. Because look at Shayna. Shayna was a whole badass in NXT, right? I'm sure that's what I heard. That's what I knew. You know what I'm saying? I never used to watch Shayna, but this is what I was hearing about her, that she used to be really good. All the stuff NXT, you know what I'm saying? She was the top or whatever. This gives her an opportunity to be there. You get what I'm saying? This gives her an opportunity to go back there and actually experience whatever and give her a chance to tell a telling story if they decide to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? If they don't, I don't give a damn. As long as Alexa's wrestling, it doesn't really matter. I just want to see her wrestle with the character that she has now. And please, keep the magic shit to a low. If I was you, just keep it to a low. Lily is not a person. Lily is just a demonic doll. That is all she is. I don't think she's going to come into any form or be anybody. She is just a doll. Or she could be Alexa's alter ego, whatever it is. Because I think people are basing Alexa off of The Fiend way too much and calling these similarities and saying that Lily is basically it's two different things. It's not the same thing. So let me see what else you got here. Okay. So next you got Nathan. So hopefully Nia or Shayna versus Alexa at yeah. Ripley said in a podcast that she wants to work in the feud with Alexa because she finds her character interesting. I mean, yeah, of course. Nia and Bliss are good friends, so they already had a match together. So Shayna versus Wood, okay. Perfect. Then Charlotte next, yeah. Actually, Alexa is magical, so she needs to use her magical powers. I think they need to keep that to a minimum, to be honest with you, Nathan, because that shit is just going to backfire hardcore, to be honest, because then it's just like, that will allow Alexa to just be this overpowered beast who can never be beaten. And if you know WWE fans, these fans are very fickle, right? Which is why I actually separated myself from the world of WWE, like in terms of the fans for the past couple of weeks. And I've been having a grand okay time. I have not been reading into the Alexa articles and none of that stuff because I realized, bro, nobody here is ever happy about anything half of the time. And everybody's always complaining about who has the worst character, from whose character is not interesting, who needs to go back to Goddess, who needs to be this and that. For me, it's just like, bro, okay, you know what? This is just too much. It's too much complaining. Alexa better show back up. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm here for. I need to understand, you know what I'm saying? You can't just do that and then, that just says, okay, I gotta come back here next week just to see the same. I don't know. So, at the end of the day, it could be either Nia or Shayna. Again, she works her way through. That gives her, when she has the title, so much more meaning. But they also need to establish the fact that Alexa can also lose. Because this is the wrestling world. This is the wrestling world. Certain kind of characters just do not work. You've seen it with The Fiend. Certain kind of characters, them pushing certain kind of things. And this is the honest truth, guys, whether we like it or not. But this is the honest truth. Certain characters that they create to be overpowered, when they lose, people, all they do is complain. That's all they do. They need to establish the fact that Alexa and Lily are two separate people. Lily's a demonic doll that Alexa believes that was in her life this whole entire time. She listens to what Lily tells her to do. That doesn't necessarily mean that she's some overpowered character who can't lose shit, because that would be the wrong way to go. I'm telling you that from now. Mark my words and remember me saying this. Because if they do it in that direction, and once people start getting upset that she's not losing and shit, or not once people get upset, because people are gonna like that shit. Once people get upset that she lost the match, whenever they make her lose a match, because once she gets the title, she's going to have to lose the title eventually. Remember I said it. I'm telling you guys, just like how I said, remember I said from way back when that she was a darker character than Bray Wyatt's The Fiend. Remember I said it. Remember these very words coming out my mouth? Remember I said this shit. Remember, this is a pre-warning. I put it on Twitter today too. This is just a warning. This is just a warning. If they go in that direction, there's hell to pay in the future. Just saying. Okay. It's a wrestling world, but it has entertainment. Yeah, for sure. I think Bray Wyatt is in the hospital before he has a problem worldwide entertainment. For sure, for sure. And yeah, WWE is entertainment, and that's not what I'm saying, guys. Like I'm saying that okay, you can have Lily, have these magic and whatever, cool. But I'm just saying that if you push her out as an overpowered character, there's going to be hell to pay in the future. So yeah, she may use her magic here and there, but during matches, don't fucking try that shit. It's not gonna work. That's what I'm trying to say. If they do that, they can. They very much can, but it's gonna get fucked up in the future because when she has to lose the title, whenever she gets the title, it's going to be a problem. Now, if they're slowly building Alexa by letting her talent challenge people who are at the bottom, that's the best way to go. That is the best way to go. Don't force her to be in the top yet. She cannot be at the top. Not yet, because then it's not going to make any sense. We need her to go through everybody. Wreck the whole division. So when she gets to the top, man, them already know. They already know. They can't say shit. She wrecked everybody. Like the Shield, for example. Shield went through everyone. You know what I'm saying? So when you're at the top, you can't say shit to me. What the fuck? I wrecked everybody. Alexa wrecked everyone in the women's division. When she's done with the Raw, she can go to SmackDown and wreck everybody. And then whenever they want to change her character, I don't know. I don't see that happening soon. But whenever they do, you know, that happens. Okay. So Lily should be like All Snow's friend had, just an imaginary friend who tells her, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, Brother Nero. If they do anything else other than that, bro, it's already established it's a demonic doll. People are comparing Alexa to Bray Wyatt and will not separate the two. Now it's soft now because people now understand that Bray is feeling sick. He's mentally not there because of the loss of his friend. That's fine. That's normal. That happens. When you lose somebody close to you, things happen. And we pray that he will be better at the end. For sure. But at the end of the day, I've said this and I'm going to keep saying it. And it provokes me every time I see it. You know what I'm saying? And I try to be empathetic. I try to understand from another person's point of view. I really do. It's been established already, people. And you guys all know this. Lily, I don't know what's going on in the show. You guys tell me. If there's something important going on, just let me skip over there. It's just like important match or whatever. I'll actually fly over there. Right now, I just need to try to I'm trying to get certain things off of my mind. The fundamental difference is, okay, Lily is a doll, a demonic doll telling Alexa what to do. In every story that Alexa has told when she was doing her little promos on the playground, you can tell that she is conditioned to Lily. She only cares about Lily. She don't even be talking about herself. She just be talking about what Lily does, what Lily wants, what Lily wants her to do, which shows you that Lily is telling Alexa what she wants her to do, which shows that Lily and Alexa are actually not even the same person. They are two different people. I don't think Lily is going to be some next superstar because that wouldn't make any sense. They can't bring Nikki Cross and say, oh, Lily's Nikki Cross. Okay, so explain how Lily is Nikki Cross now. Explain it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? That makes no sense. Lily is just a freaking doll. An ugly-ass doll that's demonic. That's some sort of demon taking over that doll. That doll is a demon that tells Alexa what to do. That alone shows you that Alexa has the possibility of winning matches and losing matches. She's not no overpowered ass character. Wrong way to go. If they go in that direction, there will be hell to pay. I promise you. Do not do this, WWE. You've seen what happened to The Fiend. If you do it to Alexa, it's going to damage her. Make sure it's established that she can lose matches and she can win matches. Simple. Now, she burned off half of Reginald's face. Let's see what's going to happen with Nia and Shayna because they seem to be the ones that are being targeted. Not Natalya, not Tamina. Now, Tamina was on the edge. Now, Tamina may be the next one. After she's done with Shayna or Nia, Tamina may be next. You know what I'm saying? Because, first of all, we should already know that she's not going to get attacked, right? Because she already established it. You're lucky that Lily likes you. That's what she said, which means Tamina's safe. Natalya's safe. Natalya was watching her words. So Natalya's good. Tamina's good. Clearly, it's Shayna or Nia. How do we know this? Last week, Shayna's knee blew out. This week, they were interrupted during their match. It's either Nia or Shayna that's the target. So now it's down to 2 people now, guys. We got 2 people left. Now, she took out Reginald, and Reginald has links to Nia, so it could be Nia. It could be Nia. Okay. But right now, Charlotte versus Asuka. All right, let me fly over there. Let me fly. It looks like we're in commercial. Let me fly there.
To the edge.
Sleep well, stay well. Sleep well, stay well.
Okay.
Sleep Country.
We're in commercials. Okay, so what else? Let me see. Okay. So on her TikTok watch along of her match against Randy Orton, Alexa was trying to tell Lily that the Fiend was nice, but Lily was telling her no. Are you telling me she was holding kayfabe this whole time? I hope somebody recorded that and put that on YouTube, cause I would love to watch that, cause I missed it. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. Plus, Alexa literally made me, Alexa, do it. So Alexa needs to be aggressor, not Lily. Exactly. Alexa can still be magical, but Lily will stay a doll. Lily can't. See, the problem with her being magical is that will make her overpowered, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. That will ruin her. I'm telling you, Nathan. If they overpower her, there's nothing wrong with her magic and using magic every so now and then. But like, if she does that every match, fam, that means she just can't lose. And if she can't lose, there's going to be a problem. There's a clip on YouTube of Bless. Lily can be her manager, and then Bliss. I want to see what C is gonna say, because now we have two people as suspect now. This is the nice thing now. This is the fun part. It's not Charlotte, so scratch that. It's not Charlotte. It's not Mandy. It's not Naomi. It's not. It has to be. There's two more victims now. We're down to two more. So next week, if not by the end of the show, it's either Nia or and they should be worried because it's either of the two. Now I'm going with Shayna. If it's Nia,
don't miss seeing all new episodes of your favorite series.
Cool, but I'm going with either of the two. So this should be fun. Now we're down to two suspects, so we can debate this all we want for the next coming week and say, yo, who's she gonna go after?
SmackDown and NXT.
Is it gonna be Nia or Shayna? Because now it's down to two more. So if people have really been paying attention for the past couple of weeks, it looks like Nia and Shayna are thing. And doesn't
including Evolve.
You know, no, I'm gonna hold this one. I'm gonna wait until later.
Head on over to WWE.com/Canada.
But anyways, guys, for continue for the streams coming up for the next couple of weeks, I might not be able to come on time. I don't think Alexa's gonna get involved in this at all. I don't think she doesn't want anything to do with these three. As for Drew McIntyre, you're telling me you do not have anybody else that can challenge Bobby Lashley?
A future Raw Women's Championship match. We gotta know Asuka's fighting for that same opportunity, Corey. If Asuka can get past Charlotte, she too could have a date with the Raw Women's Champion. Let's be perfectly honest. Rhea Ripley hit the riptide and pinned Asuka last night. Charlotte Flair was a non-factor. The Queen has a very legitimate gripe here.
Who asked that question? If Randy is the Viper, what are you? And she said the Snake Charmer who controls everything. It's funny because she went and she did kayfabe. Okay. I thought she wasn't going to do no kayfabe shit. I thought she was just going in as normal Alexa, you know, normal form, relaxed form, regular day Alexa. Not evil version Alexa, transformed version Alexa. Because when she gets to the show, she transforms, you know? Super Saiyan type transformation shit. She be transforming when she reaches the show, you know what I'm saying?
Trademark Flair chop from Charlotte puts down the Empress.
Yeah, guys. Well, yeah, for the next coming weeks, I might be starting these late, but don't worry, I'll be doing them. If I can't do them on Monday, it will be on Tuesday, and we can discuss what happened on the show. If Alexa was involved, even if she's not involved, we can still discuss like theories and shit. Depends on what you guys want. If you're interested, you know, let me know if you guys are.
That target had nothing to do with berating the entire division. You know why there's a cliche that it's lonely at the top? Because that's where Charlotte Flair finds herself.
Kurger's nice, bro. Listen,
she may not be
you are a
champion
simp
at the moment, but Charlotte Flair is the opportunity. Well, that opportunity could be in the hands.
You guys, I have a very bad headache.
Fighting back now. Reversal by Flair, whipped hard to the corner as Asuka. But Asuka responds. Kick, here comes
Sheamus wrong Bobby about he's okay. Again, she was about to say it, but live cut out. She was on the playground set, full costume, full character, talking to Lily. Oh, so she pulled up to work early to do that. Okay. I wonder whose idea. Vince probably told her to fly to come in character. Yeah, the whole watch now. But I think people will actually like that. They like the fact that she's gonna hold character during those watch-alongs. Because I was even worried that she was just going to be regular Alexa. So the fact that they did that little extra step is nice, because then, you know, you get the kayfabe and whatever. And even though Alexa doesn't really hold kayfabe most of the time, it's nice to see her do that for at least the watch along, which is good. And there's nothing wrong with her not holding kayfabe in her regular life. That's fine.
How do you combat this?
Do your thing.
Again, Asuka's got to find her.
I find that the men tend to hold kayfabe, but that's just because men are not really, like, you know, on that whole, you know, social media thing. So it's, I feel like it's easier for dudes to hold kayfabe really easy rather than for them to, like, be showing off the rest of their life. It's not that hard, so it's easier for guys to hold kayfabe than it is for the women, because women tend to be more, you know, into the social media stuff, which is fine, just fine. No complaints, no complaints. Or if you have a wild ass character like Alexa now, yeah, it's definitely hard to hold kayfabe when you have a character like hers. Definitely harder. It's easier when your character is not like that. You're just not another person, like pretty regular and whatnot, like a Charlotte and an Asuka. So then you don't really need to, like, you can still hold kayfabe even as that just be a douche. Really not hard.
Right now with Flair and Asuka. You don't have to think that, Burke. That was
she was on break again. She was going to tell the cameraman that she got her eyes on.
Needs to win to have a chance to become Raw.
Hey man, listen. I think for the next coming weeks we're going to be really focused on that. For real, for real. I think it's either Shayna or Nia. And yeah, a lot of us may not want that, but it does make sense in terms of things. Remember, she is not like the Fiend where it's I go after people that did me wrong. There's not a lot of people that did Alexa wrong. She's just going after people because Lily tells her to do it. Now, I wonder how they're going to work it in, because it's like, the other day Lily was watching Sonya, so everybody was thinking Sonya. But hey, it's not WWE's job to make it easy for us, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we gotta figure out, we gotta put 1 and 2 together and try to, whatever. They're not making it easy. It's not predictable. You don't know. And that's the exciting part. It's the fact that we don't know, and we still have to be using our brains and working our brains to try to figure out, so then who is it? You're like, oh, it was Sonya. But then you're like, and it's not being Sonya, so you're like, okay, if it's not Sonya, yes mom. If it's not Sonya, I'll be right back, guys. If it's not Sonya, then who is it?
Now this is Asuka's chance. The Empress looking to regain composure, reestablish control. Strike right to the abdomen from Asuka. The knee connects. German suplex. The Queen is in trouble. No question about it. Asuka, full speed.
Sorry, guys, my mom. All right, so yeah, back to what I was saying. That's what makes it 10 times more exciting, because then you have to, like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't know I was streaming, so I just told her I was streaming this live. So she said, okay, come back to her when I'm done. So yeah, back to what I was saying. We don't know who's going to be, and that's the exciting part. I find it excited. I'm excited. I don't know what you guys want. I'm excited. I don't care if it's Shayna and Nate. All I know is Alexa's going to be in the ring. That's all I know. I don't know how that doesn't excite them, but it definitely excites me. I'm sure some of you guys are excited. Alexa turned to Lily and said, you might not want to watch this part. When did this happen? The Fiend came up through the ring, and Alexa turned to Lily and said, you might not want to watch this part. Guys, is this stuff on YouTube? Can I go and... Yo, you know what I'm going to tell you guys to do? Can you guys go and find it for me on YouTube and send me the links to where to go and watch some of this stuff? Because, bro, we have some analyzing to do. I'm excited. I don't give a shit. I'm excited. It's either Nia or Shayna. It has to be. Bro, who is she going to hit? Who is she going to go for first? And if Sasha does show up, who is Asuka going to win? Can we get a win? Come on, Asuka. No. Beat. It's not that I don't like. I know Charlotte's a good wrestler, but I just need. She got elbow. You're cheating. Nice. What kind of pin was that? She pulled. She. Back to what I was saying. Guys, what am I saying? I'm a headache. So the thing is, people are judging. Okay, yeah. Can you guys go and look for the links on YouTube of these things? Send it to me. Yeah, search on YouTube on the thing and stuff.
We're just 24 hours removed after both these superstars had a battle at WrestleMania Backlash, and now a continuation here tonight.
Hey, regardless of what she does, she's gonna be doing something. Yeah, Captain, it would be nice if you guys can, if it's possible, if you guys can just search, see if you find some stuff for me and send it to me, link it. If not, then I'll look for myself after this. Come on. Asuka, I'm so sorry, man. Sorry, Charlotte doesn't want to lose matches. They're going to do a whole Charlotte versus Rhea, but I think Rhea's going to win that too. I don't think Charlotte's going to win the title.
As expected, as advertised. So for Asuka, Charlotte Flair.
As soon as you guys have done your business, I don't know. I feel bad for Tamina. I feel like Tamina, she might end up getting attacked.
The miss, and Charlotte the counter.
Like after she's done with Eva and Nia, Shayna, someone's going to get attacked.
Not enough to put Flair away. Charlotte Flair looking for a waistline.
Guys, I have the biggest headache right now. Oh my gosh.
Why
Why should I only have headaches when
speed Asuka beating her to it. Roll through. Shoulders down. Asuka looking for the knee bar. Charlotte Flair's in trouble. Middle of the ring, long way to the ropes. Charlotte desperately reaching. We know how dominant Asuka can be with her submission game. Look at the torque on the knee and the ankle of Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I know.
Back to vertical base, muscling up Asuka.
I know. I didn't get to watch it, so I don't really know what's going on anymore. To be honest, guys, I don't know what's going on. I just know that it has to be Eva, Nia, Shayna. I hope. But then I could be wrong about that too, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But that's the exciting part, is the fact that I don't know. I have to try to figure out and put 2 and 2 together. Why would she go after Nia and Shayna? Does she even need a real reason? No, but like, let's see. They blasted off Reginald's face.
The official at the best view. Charlotte Flair and this is the power. This is what makes Charlotte Flair the opportunity. This deep into a match, I'm able to summon this strength to turn the tides. Asuka powering out of the house. Shoulders down on Flair, near. So close. Whoa. Asuka with a takedown. Could be looking for the Asuka lock once again. Charlotte Flair knows what the goal is.
Guys, what do you think about tonight's Raw? Now, I can't really comment on it, but what do you guys think about it so far? What would you guys rate it? Has it been good? Has it been bad? What would you guys rate it? Has it been entertaining? Did you guys like some of the matches so far? What other stories are developing other besides the Alexa stuff? Fill me in. What's going on? Why are we freezing? Why are we buffering? I don't want to buffer. Okay, skip this. Okay, there you go.
The wicked smile of the...
It's 10:08 right now. Why is it that I'm getting like? Come on. Okay, I'm gonna open up another one. You think it's okay? Raw's okay, but not great. I mean, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't have to be great. What about you, Albert? What do you think so far? Schedule. And about Captain with Wrestling CC, I follow him. I have his I watch some of his videos. If anything, the 2 people I know I watch is him and C. Because they do come with their local things on Alexa. There you go, Asuka, get that win. See, I don't want to see people complaining about Charlotte too much. Because Charlotte, I don't even know what's going on with Charlotte. She kind of seems like she's in the background to me sometimes. I don't know. Guys, I'm going to the actual version of it and coming off of this because this one is buffering. Here we go. This is behind. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, why am I skipping? Here we go. Guys, it's not even recorded. What are you doing? Why are we buffering? You know what? I'm alright. I'm gonna go back and see that.
And that would doom Charlotte's chances of winning this match.
Good job, Asuka. Get that one.
Absolutely right. Charlotte Flair wanted the figure 8, but Rhea Ripley on the apron. Just enough of a distraction to force a hesitation. Charlotte once again looking for the figure 4, but Asuka, the veteran, sensed the opportunity, tied up the queen,
I feel so kind
and earned a big W on Monday Night Raw.
Good win, Asuka. Good win.
Asuka needed this rebound after WrestleMania.
Good win. You know what? They're doing the right thing with Rhea with letting her win that last match from yesterday. Just give her a good run. That's it. No, don't live in America, so it can't be on Peacock. Guys, I have the biggest headache. Oh, God.
Excuse me, John Morrison, can you even attempt to explain what happened during last night's Lumberjack match at WrestleMania Backlash?
Whenever I think about what happened last night to The Miz, it feels like someone is picking at my brain, like I'm dead inside. It's a rotting feeling, you know? I can still smell those lumberjacks. And I'm no medical expert, but I don't think those lumberjacks have showered or visited a dentist in a very long time. The Miz might never be the same, which is why I'm dedicating tonight's match to his memory. Miz, I love you, bro. And I hope wherever you are, it's a moist place. Drip, drip out.
So Miz is dead?
I hope Miz is alright.
Okay, so John Morrison is still involved with these two, okay. So they're definitely, Alexa and Lily are definitely going to be at Hell in a Cell. Now Hell in a Cell, the way they set that up makes it feel kind of predictable, because now you have Jamie back, so now you can do something with Jamie, kind of like correlates with what happened with Jay at Hell in a Cell. You guys know what I'm saying? So, you know, if Vince is out here kissing Roman's ass, then yeah, it makes sense. It was clear from the way she spoke that she's still fond of the Fiend, but Lily isn't having it. Yeah. The only thing I have a problem with Alexa being with the Fiend is that she was way too much in the background, never did much wrestling and whatnot. So even if they do end up back with the Fiend at whatever point that happens, I really hope Alexa can still wrestle and do her shit and whatever, be her. Or her and Lily can find a way to like just think. But I need to go and see those videos, so if not them. Miz kind of defeated that whole thing yesterday on Twitter though. I'm not complaining though. WWE is a production. Anyone that's complaining about shit is just some next shit. I don't know what they're complaining about. I seen Chris Jericho comment and I'm like, bro, I don't listen, the best thing to do is just not get offended. Just don't get offended, who cares? Who in the hell cares? It is what it is, bro. But I have some research to do now, because now I'm interested in what's going on.
The commanding Apollo Crews defends his Intercontinental Championship in a colossal fatal four-way.
I have the meanest headache, and I still.
SmackDown live this Friday, 8/7
I have the meanest headache. I know people were trashing it because of the whole. Bro, this headache is mean. Ooh, this headache is mean. Why is this constantly signing me out?
A season like no other. 56-round cage match where the only way out is to tear down your rivals.
Those hospitals.
We're gonna do it all over again. Best of 7. Leafs and Canadians, the iconic rivalry, Oilers and Jets.
Keep signing me out, man. Keep signing me out. Why? I have to constantly figure out what these passes are. That's it.
It's on.
Lose track of time without ever getting lost. When style meets substance, you'll always go the distance.
You know what?
Right now,
we'll see what
Kia
happens.
has you covered. We pay up to your first 6 monthly finance payments on top of existing offers on select 2021 Kia models.
Oh, guess I'm alright. Guys, I plugged out my Netgear, so my Wi-Fi extension's out there, so just in case it starts cutting. Hopefully we don't have to end on a watch.
And something about the struggle now resides in my muscles. And every trial and trouble helped to hang my hustle. Real rock stars don't chase the spotlight.
Yeah,
It chases
Miz will
them.
be back. They might as well drop that while they can still drop it.
Tommy John is for men who value themselves and their comfort, who want fabrics that are lightweight, breathable, and insanely
Guys, I'm
soft,
hungry.
with
So I'm gonna
stay-put
use a big
waistbands that
fat
adapt
roll
for the
down here.
perfect fit.
Show's almost done
360-degree
anyway.
stretch prevents ride-up and supports
Kinda missed out a lot of
any move
stuff, so,
and mind-blowing
you know,
innovations
I really
like
am gonna
our
have to go
quick
and
draw
dig into
flop.
it later.
We've also reinvented loungewear. Yeah,
If I search, I
loungewear.
hope people
You can
post
trust
there,
our
because real
thousands
talk,
of 5-star reviews. Because Tommy John knows how comfortable you want to be.
I'm trying to see
Go
some of this so I can try to
TommyJohn.ca
crack it a little
for
bit, break it
20%
down a
off
little
your
bit.
first order.
At the end of the day, Alexa cannot do what it is that Lily doesn't want. So even if Alexa welcomes Sasha, that does not necessarily mean Lily wants Sasha to be a part of anything. Which means that whatever Alexa, because look, even from what was happening today, like you guys said in the little watch along thing, which is good.
Pass to NHL Live.
Don't tell me people think she wants.
Playoffs with no blackouts. Because you want playoff hockey. NHL Live. This program is aggressive in nature.
I gotta
contain
see if I
themes
can
that are
find
not
this shit.
suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion.
I gotta
is
see if I can
advised.
find it.
Tomorrow night, Prime Target takes you inside a bitter feud between Finn Balor and Karrion Kross ahead of their NXT Championship rematch.
While his heart is still beating, your clock is still ticking. I am going to put the final nail in the coffin. Finn Balor.
NXT, live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central.
And you guys know what Black Blazer is?
A lumberjack match here on Monday Night Raw as Damian Priest is getting set and he's surrounded by a gaggle of WWE superstars.
Everybody trying to get in on the action. Even there's Nikki Cross. We haven't seen Nikki Cross in quite some time. She's
Nikki Cross. She's so cute.
Anxious to join the fun. And how can you not be anxious? How can you not be excited when the Monday Night Delight?
Of course, they're just promoting the movie for Batista. That's all it was. WWE was simply doing something different. People just complain about everything. Guys, I honestly have not seen a fandom so bad like the wrestling fandom in terms of how much they complain. I'm like, bro, guys, I'm playing a game at the same time while watching this.
That's why you're on your phone all day. Well, John Morris said Vince is not here tonight. He's not answering Corey's text, but I'll tell you this, you can still get your fix. Do not miss the finale of all finales, the Miz and Mrs. season finale tonight at 11, right here on USA, right after Raw. It'll be awesome.
I cannot wait for my fix of Miz and Mrs. You guys think Miz is okay?
How often does he normally text you back?
Occasionally, but do you think Maurice is alright?
They're just trying to keep it with storyline because they did it yesterday, so they can't just say it happened. But I think for this one, it'd be a lot for them to say it doesn't happen. As long as people understand, they're just trying to promote for Batista because he's in some next movie.
Priest has been on a roll lately here on Monday Night Raw. As Priest's confidence grows, so does his productivity.
Pretty like, you know who should turn heel? Ricochet.
Dating back to the Royal Rumble, of course.
I think Ricochet should turn heel.
He's just trying to move on from this conflict. He can do
Priest.
so right here with a victory
Shoulder
over
bump,
Morrison,
elbow takedown.
otherwise known as Johnny Drifter.
Guys, I have like a small game in
He's
the
hoping
opening.
for a forecast, but
Armbar, arm drag, and I'm still watching the match while doing this. Okay, I was about to say he's planting his knee into his shoulder, but not really. He's working on that.
No unnecessary
Is it right?
risks
Left shoulder?
needed at this
Yeah, left.
juncture of the match.
Priest is
My
also
left.
a smart competitor. Damien well
Our
aware
left.
of how
TV
talented,
left.
how dangerous John Morrison can be, and how nowhere in the ring or outside is safe from the unique hardcore style of John Morrison.
Yeah, someone suggested Morrison is underrated because of. Oh, wait. Priest tossed outside here in the lumberjack. Whoa, there's a post of
Lily is no wrestler, dude. That's what I keep trying to say to people. But I don't know why people keep thinking that she is an embodiment of somebody. She's not. She's a stinking doll.
Continuing to build on the outside of the ring, but Johnny
A demonic doll. And it's been established. Like, I don't understand how people keep confusing that for a story. Like, if okay, even if watching the watch along shouldn't tell you that much enough, it's just like, I mean, then again, there's nothing wrong with anybody thinking that, because at least, you know what, it's just other ways to enjoy the story, and I think if somebody thinks that, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, that's just their way of putting the story together in whichever way they feel fit. So I mean, can't really say much about it. But for me, it's kind of been clear that it isn't anyone, it's just the demonic doll that tells Alexa what to do. And I think that's what they've been trying to establish. Alexa cannot do anything unless Lily says that she can do it. What's her name's acting a little crazy outside in the ring, eh? So unless Alexa thinks if she tries to talk about the Fiend, Lily says no. So Alexa can't talk about the Fiend. Everything that Alexa is about that doll. Every single thing is about that doll. Is that Mansoor? Let's see this. Is that Titus?
No fear of high pressure situations. No!
They told Titus to take off his suit.
Oh, beautiful block by Priest. Morrison was looking for a capoeira kick. And a new 24/7 champion, Tozawa now crossed inside the ring. That doesn't necessarily make Tozawa part of the match now. No.
Okay, so we got
out of the ring. Look, hey, get out of here, Morrison.
Morrison trying to run out of the ring. Morrison.
Whoa! Nobody home. Right
I'm assuming after this is going to be Bobby Lashley's open challenge.
Like, oh, best to escape this. Just kick Mansoor. Like watching American Ninja Warrior. Unfortunately, whoa! Damian Priest was at the finish line.
Oh, that's crazy.
Subarus are made to hold.
Yeah, I think anyone in the roster can be a thing. Not just because it's not just men, but like anyone. I think
that's a Subaru.
That's just their way of giving her something to do until they figure out what they're gonna really do in terms of story. Yeah, I know. Be Stronger, WWE. Yeah, I'm familiar with these guys. I know those guys are. Anyway, there was a wrestling hub.
I don't like beer anymore.
See, I'm gonna have to go and find all of this content on Alexa, bro. I haven't done any of that stuff in a while, like in terms of Alexa's side of things, search stuff.
I think he might be onto something.
Oh, he's definitely onto something. I just thought they went together.
Me too.
Guys, I kind of want pizza. I want some Little Caesars.
Fridge is gone.
Thank you.
I need to go to the bank.
King C. Gillette is a complete line of tools and facial hair care products. Our cordless trimmer has a 50-minute battery life, 3 comb attachments for any style, blades that stay sharp for more than 5 years, and a satisfaction guarantee or your money back. King C. Gillette.
Tim's has a new cold brew coffee. It's steeped for 16 hours.
Oh, cold brew? How am I already falling for you?
Velvety, velvety, velvety smooth. Described it perfectly.
Guys, I really need to start doing this. Anytime commercial come on, I'm just putting on my game. I really am, because it is so annoying. I can't stand commercials. I just can't do it.
Okay, mother and child in vehicle. Mother is unable to exit the vehicle. Insurance covered.
Thank you, OnStar.
My son, is he okay?
Your son's fine.
Thank you. There's something wrong.
It's okay. You're safe now.
Noom is made for the real world.
I'm a third-generation candy maker.
It's so sustainable, and I don't have to deprive myself.
I taste candy every day for a living, and if I can lose weight on Noom, so can you. Visit Noom.com and change your life for good.
Why do I think Noom was like a dating app?
Why not make it 2.0? You can play a normal game, or you can make it 2.0. Light tasting Sleeman Clear 2.0 has 80 calories and 2 grams of carbs. Why not make it 2.0?
Self-improvement requires dedication.
I mean, that's a bit obvious, no?
You really gotta put in the work. Total team effort. Everyone's contributing, all lines firing.
Are you just reciting random sports cliches?
WWE theme
Right.
park too?
Forget all that and just give 110%. Because it's gut check time. On Sportsnet now, you
Alright guys,
just
let me
gotta
see what's going on here.
Whatever.
I'm trying to see if I can find some. I don't know if I'll find anything. 5%? Oh no! We cannot have that. We cannot have a 5% thing because this will kill my battery like right away. I have the meanest headache. Alright guys. Just watch out for the mic. Get the mic out of the way. You said Alexa attacks Reginald with a fireball. So do people actually think she's going after Reginald? I wish Mandem would just use their head instead of just taking what it is that W gives them and just taking it like that without actually trying shit. See, the thing is, Captain, I'm actually looking for the raw content. Guys, I cannot get this thing stand up. I'm looking for the raw content, like the actual footage, rather than hearing people's theories about it. I'm not looking for some people's theories right now. Can this thing stand? Can we go back down? You know what? Yeah, I'll just do this. Alright, we're good. So yeah, I'm not really trying to see the theories right now. I'm actually trying to see the entirety of the thing. Cause I know people are gonna go, oh, she's gonna attack. I don't. Do people actually really think that is Reginald? Okay, Priest has Morrison. Kick out at 2. Nah, I was about to say something. I thought that was my bro.
Look back once again from way up high. Morrison spiked. But Johnny drip with the heart of a lion. And Morrison all right by both. Eric and Ivar confronting. On sword joining the fray on the outside. We know Mason Tebow are fired up. We heard put their name in the proverbial hat to potentially enter that open challenge.
What's that noise?
WWE champion Bobby Lashley, but in the meantime, John Morrison looking to benefit from that falling. Well, on earth if that happens. Big right hand by Priest. And Priest, a lethal striker.
Why aren't you people dying?
What I say being reminded of.
Finally, they give them some different gear. Alexander is not wearing the same heel thing. On the USA Network YouTube channel? Except Nikki.
Carnage on the outside. Ivar, the Viking Raiders helping Priest back in. Look at this. Superplex right to the lumberjacks by Damian Priest. Flattening the pile. Morrison hasn't moved since.
Alright, I'm gonna check it out.
Take one more look at this superplex. Wiping out of the lumberjacks. Both these stars being pushed to the limit. The Archer of Infamy, Johnny Drip. Priest to barely even stand. Having Priest can sense he could be near the finish line.
Decent match.
Morrison has other plans. First down in the corner, sidestep by Damian Priest. And these two will find themselves on the rope again, battling it out. This time Priest.
Is that the name of the channel, WWE on USA?
Week after week, in this case, day after day, continuing to impress. The old saying, don't talk about it, just be about it.
Damian Priest for the win. Hey, Damian Priest has bare wins. He's gonna get attacked.
Yeah, Sarah, it feels great. Ya era tiempo que terminara con sus dos cabezas de puercos. It's time to move on, Sarah. Miz, Morrison, they're in the past now.
With that being said, what's the future for Damian Priest?
Don't know.
Well, you all know how I like to say I want my name to live forever. Well, that's not just a catchphrase. That's about who I am. It's about the moments I create. So maybe tonight, I accept Bobby Lashley's open challenge.
There you go.
My next moment.
So I'm talking. I don't want to hear people say shit, bro. Hold on. Sorry, wait. Pause this shit. One thing I don't want to hear people say about Raw is that they don't do, and SmackDown does the same shit, is that they're not using these younger talents and giving them opportunities to be great. If they put Damian Priest against Bobby Lashley, remember what I just said. Remember what I just said. And people are there complaining, oh my god, this person's not on the show. Nigga, at least the people that they bring from NXT, they're not wasting it. Who got next? King Ricochet? I'm joking.
Johnny Gargano. Tomorrow night, you are trapped inside a
It's called WWE on USA.
with 330
I'm looking.
pounds
I have so much questions.
fury. You drown in the rise and fall
There you go.
of the
Found it.
Knob, and I will be your new North American champion.
I literally have like one video here. Oh, don't tell me it's not available in my country. Of course it's not.
Tune in to see who will join me for serious sports talk.
So I have to live in Canada.
Alright.
You don't get that exclusive USA, United States shit.
With armor all, a little
I will find it. I promise you, I will find it.
protects you.
But that's what I'm trying to say. They're building other people.
Keep your car cleaner.
It's not like they're wasting them. They're not.
Plus ceramic.
Now you can make your own
They're really not wasting
sparkling water at home with SodaStream. And Buble Drop.
One place. Play now for free at ZodiacCasino.net.
Think it'd be nice if Dad looked up to you for a change? Celebrating the smooth sophistication of Scotland.
Guys, I am hungry. I'm probably go up there and get some food real quick and come back.
14-year-old bourbon barrel.
I'm really hungry. I know I have some ramen noodles.
Reward yourself. That's why I use my Skip
Some
rewards
oxtail
points to
tea.
get this free mac and cheese.
Oh, so Skip is rewarding you.
Well,
If you know what oxtail is like
together.
the tail of an ox.
Points on every order with Skip Rewards. Only on Skip
Meat.
News.
Feet hurt a clock. When
Tastes
your
really good.
feet are so tired and achy, you just stop. But not Tongue. He has more stamina. He has Dr. Scholl's insoles. Get Tongue's secret weapon.
That's one thing I can respect is that they're not just leaving these guys and not letting them do anything. Riddle, Priest, and all of them have plenty to do on the show. Before Keith Lee had to take his break because of whatever medical reasons, he was being pushed. He was in matches. They were in matches, main event matches too. They were doing stuff. And I'm sure if he brought Karrion Kross, Scarlett, they would be doing the same thing. They would have their opportunities to do whatever. First, Karrion Kross would definitely be in like the main event scene as soon as he gets on. I think John Cena comes back next week. I think it is.
Can't believe you switched the meetings. You're gonna change, right? Change? What for?
A season like no other. A 56-round cage match where the
got changed. Maybe Hell in the Cell? Or after Hell in the Cell?
This program is
I'm waiting for next week, man. Next week is when everything should be
suitable for everyone.
Well, hopefully.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Behind the scenes, it takes a team of people to make the vision of the movie happen. I couldn't be where I am today without the people who have guided me down the right path. Growing up, I wanted to be a heroine like Angelina Jolie. And now that I am, I don't want to just play a hero. I want to be a hero. And I might be a star, but a star's purpose is to show others the way. I want to be a figure that little girls look up to and say, I can be that. This is Evolution.
And she's decided to return to wrestling. Okay.
We certainly look forward to seeing Eva Marie on Monday Night Raw. Right now, I'm flanked by Shelton Benjamin. Shelton, last week on Raw, you defeated your former friend, Cedric Alexander, and seemingly ended that relationship and that...
We're not doing that. I'm not going to waste precious time talking about that loudmouth ingrate Cedric Alexander. I'm here to talk about more important matters. I'm here to talk about me challenging Bobby Lashley for that WWE Championship tonight. All right?
So, Cedric, yeah.
Please don't enjoy chewing, dude.
Hey, I'm not here to fight. I'm just here to give you a nice round of applause for finally having the guts to challenge Bobby Lashley. Because in your own mind, you seem to be a legend, huh? Okay, I said this. See, you think just because you got a fluke win over me last week that makes you something, that means you can challenge Bobby Lashley? Sean, I want you to remember something. There's a reason why everyone around you ends up abandoning you. You always are, and always will be.
Yeah? Fuck that. Okay, so they're building something between these two. Alright.
Payback from what went down moments ago in the Lumberjack match. I think Shelton Benjamin challenging Bobby Lashley could be incredible.
Well, we shall see. Honestly, the almighty era continues. Bobby Lashley's scintillating performance last night, WrestleMania Backlash, and earlier tonight, MVP issuing a bold proclamation.
Hey, I'm excited to see who's next, man. As long as it's not Drew McIntyre next.
WWE Champion, I am issuing an open challenge to anyone in the WWE locker room that wants.
See, at least Bobby Lashley goes out there and fights.
At the time, MVP and Bobby Lashley had no idea.
Let's be honest, he goes out there and fights. I don't really see Roman be doing that often.
That's something to say.
Open challenge matches and shit. Nope.
I accept.
Excuse me. Being rude and disrespectful and brutish as you often are, you're so crass. You interrupted me before I was finished. What I was going to say was an open challenge to anyone in the locker room except Braun Strowman and except you.
When they did know McIntyre was in the building, and things would get physical in a hurry. The Scottish Warriors still irate, still with a score to settle with the almighty WWE champion. And even MVP struggled.
Bro, Bobby Lashley beat you twice. You're done. I'm sorry, Drew has had his opportunity, his run now. It's time for him to go and do something else. Anyway, let's see who's gonna challenge Bobby.
openly state their desire
Real talk. I honestly think Bobby Lashley's a better champion than Roman. People will smoke me for that just because Roman has the whole tribal chief thing and just the way he moves and whatever. But like, Roman barely wrestles on his show. Barely. But hey, he might end up getting my respect now. As long as he continues doing what he did, like what he did last night in terms of not getting held by Jay, I might change my mind about Roman. And if he starts wrestling more on SmackDown, then yo, I might change my mind. But for me, the better champion right now is Bobby. I'm sorry. A lot of people will smash me, disrespect me for that shit, but it is what it is.
We're gonna find out who will answer the open challenge next.
They're bold.
Yo, I can't do these moves. I just can't.
Powerful.
I'm not digging it.
WWE.
Turn this down. I have a headache as it is already. Alright, let me go see what's going on in here on Twitter. Let's see what people are talking about.
Tonight only, save 25% off championship titles and up to 50% off tees only at WWEshop.com.
Be great. Stream the game with Sportsnet now.
You came to slay this Peloton. Lock in, light it up, come on. Captain, fill the beat drop. Come on, Peloton. Punch through.
They can't stop you. They can't break you.
I know it hurts. You're almost there. Say it with me. I crushed that.
Hi guys, check out this over here. What'd you do? Tell me how you did it. Yeah, get a little closer. That's insane.
That's a different car.
That's the same car. That's before, that's after. Oh, that's awesome.
Make it new with New Finish. This is an ad for a chip so iconic, we don't need a logo. It's a three-sided crunch. You know, that cheesy, spicy, crispy, crunchy flavor pack bodega snack that rhymes with ethos. An ad with no logo? It's another level.
Here at Head & Shoulders, we take science up to 100. Because room's 100% pitch black. If there's flake, we'll see it. No flakes.
I'm 100% part of the darkness now.
Take it up to 100 with clinically proven Head & Shoulders.
Little Caesar's Quattro Pizza is 4 pizzas in one. Wait, 4 pizzas in one pizza? 2 slices each of these 4 favorites, hot and ready, or order online to get it delivered to your door. 4 pizzas in one pizza. What a world. Delivery, delivery.
Neymar Jr. shaking up poker at PokerStars.net.
Okay.
This is the biggest moment of my life. I'm gonna do my best to kill it.
Sundays, we're giving them the stage.
My chance to show you guys what I've been working on.
Katy Perry,
Thank you for taking it to the next level.
Luke Bryan,
Man, I think you're the front runner in this thing.
Lionel Richie.
I picked the winner already. I know who it is.
The race is on to find America's next superstar.
They can't just show up and try to survive. They have to win.
All new episodes of American Idol, Sundays 8, 7 Central on City TV. This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, immediately following Monday Night Raw tonight, we invite you to join us on Raw Talk on the WWE Network on Peacock. We're joined by Kofi Kingston, who's victorious over Randy Orton later on tonight alongside Xavier Woods, the hyper-aggressive Angel Garza, and of course the women's tag team champions, Tamina and Natalya.
I agree with you. Simple. A lot of people are not thinking. They just want things to be handed to them. It's like, bro, they haven't learned. They haven't learned. They don't understand. WWE's not doing that with Alexa's storyline. Or The Fiend. They don't do that. They don't just give you stuff. How have you not learned that yet? So simple. I agree with you, Nathan, bro. Simple. Oh yeah, big match. Six. Did you wrestle already? Yeah, bro, go sit down. What's it back?
Recognizing what's at stake. If I'm Bobby Lashley right now, I am extremely concerned. Kofi Kingston is a former WWE champion.
But that's why I keep saying it's not like she's saying she's in the tag division. Wait, is this an actual thing? They're actually making Kofi fight? Okay.
Accompanied to the ring by Xavier Woods, representing the New Day, Kofi Kingston! And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by MVP, the almighty WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley!
I said Bobby Lashley looks concerned. He also looks highly disappointed that Kofi Kingston was the superstar who decided to answer this open challenge.
Lashley just went through a triple threat match with Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre last night.
And Lashley agreed to this open challenge, Corey. And need I remind you, Kofi Kingston also competed.
Whoa, wait, hold on, referee. Wait, no, I have to make an announcement before you ring the bell. That whole championship announcement was nice, but I never said anything about a championship match. The Almighty certainly said nothing about a championship.
He said open challenge.
I don't see Adam Pearce
I mean,
here making it a championship match. And let's just be honest, Kofi. You're not even
Brother Nero, again, not a lot of people, Brother Nero. We spoke about this plenty of times on this channel, plenty of times on Twitter. You know, we've had conversations about this, Brother Nero. Me and you have had conversations about this plenty. It's not a lot of people use up here.
Bobby Lashley, a quick cover right now. Kofi Kingston.
Bobby looking to make short work of Kofi Kingston. That was superhuman power. Watch this. Kofi Kingston up into the lights and then nearly through the ring.
Yikes.
And I admire and respect the guts of Kofi Kingston, but we know how this...
Can someone please put respect on Bobby's name? Like, who fights more? Bobby Lashley or Roman Reigns? I'm sorry. And I like Roman Reigns' character a lot. But he does not fight as much as Bobby Lashley does. I do not hate Roman Reigns. Not at all. Don't get me wrong. I don't. I like his character. I respect his character. Very cool character. But does Reigns wrestle, or does he just talk about the fact that people don't acknowledge him and whatnot? All I hear is him complaining about who's not acknowledging him, who's not recognizing him as the head of the table, but barely wrestling any matches. And he can put on great matches. So what the hell? Yeah, he did complete. Yeah, but like I'm talking about, like, just does he wrestle as much as Bobby Lashley be wrestling? And how many times has Bobby Lashley run clean compared to how many times that Roman Reigns won clean? As far as I'm concerned, Roman Reigns beat Daniel Bryan clean, and he beat Cesaro clean. That's two people. Look how many times Bobby Lashley's already been in the ring, and look how many people he's fought and has beaten.
Find a more active lifestyle. Find more.
Listen, bro. Sometimes I just want to pause. Yo, listen. Yo.
Find something.
Okay. My head hurts. All right. Let me just say this one thing. This is what I don't get. Everybody just assumes that because she distracted a tag team match, that she's going to be in a tag team. Everybody's forgetting what the story had, what story they've been telling for the past coming weeks. Just because she interrupted a tag team match doesn't necessarily mean she's going after a tag team. She attacked Reginald. Who does Reginald who is he in cahoots with? Who likes him more, Nia or Shayna? Nia. She could either go after either of the two. Whose knee got blown out last week on last week's show? Shayna. Now it's starting to become a little bit more obvious that it is going to be either Nia or Shayna because she blew out Shayna's knee, and I bet you any money everyone is going to assume, even C Wrestling might possibly assume that she's going to team up with Sasha just because of what little back and forth they've been going on with it. Again, I don't have a problem seeing a Sasha dark character, but I just don't think it's a tag team. It is not going to be a tag team. She's not going after a tag team. She's still in singles competition. Just lower card, start lower card, and work her way up. That's all it is. Dude, I don't watch WrestleMania. And what is that one guy that does the ups and downs? Him. Are they on the same thing? I feel like that's a Russell Talk. No, I don't watch them. I think WrestleMania and him they're in the same shit. I could be wrong though, but you know what I'm talking about. I like him though. I don't hate on him. I don't watch him. I don't watch wrestling. What's his name? That one guy, I don't like him. What's wrestling? He does these Monday night streams and stuff too. I personally just I don't really like his opinions on certain things, so I just don't watch it because it's very aggravating to me. Wrestling Days, that's his name. Don't like Wrestling Days. For some reason, people think that he is C. Sorry.
That amazes you.
It's crazy.
Skinny original biography, Ultimate Warrior, Sunday at 8.
Everybody gets a biography, whatever they call this shit.
A&E.
On behalf of the almighty
See, now they're saying MVP's lying.
issuing an open challenge.
Yes, there you go. Simon from Walt Culture. I was about to call him Scott. I don't really watch that. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, I think it's Nia. Now, how long should she do a rivalry with Nia? Not too long. You know, just quick little 1-2, Hell in a Cell match. Call it a day. Move on. Cause, yeah. But it's definitely, it's either Nia or Shayna, definitely. And I'm thinking it's Nia. So, Nia might be a marked woman. As for Tamina, I would not, like, I know that Lily said that she's okay with Tamina, but I know people are going to come after that because they're going to say, oh, didn't she not say a couple weeks ago that she didn't like anyone in the division? Well, she was specifically talking about Raw's division. But then again, a lot of people don't be paying attention to any storyline. They just want to see people in the ring. I understand that. I see people complaining. They want her in the ring. We all do. But we have to wait. Just try to pay attention to the story. We will get our fulfillment of Alexa in the ring very soon. Just pay attention to the story. Don't complain. Pay attention to the story. Stop complaining. But then again, you know what? It's WWE. There's no point in me saying that. They're going to continue to complain. It's whatever. Soft. That's why I keep saying that, and it's a unwanted opinion that Bobby. I don't know why Kofi's still in the ring. I would have cut. If this is not a championship match, then why am I here? I would have left. Anyway, This is why I keep saying Bobby's more of a fighting champion than Roman. People will hate on me for that shit. Going, oh, Roman Reigns has all the best storylines. Yeah, but does Roman Reigns like really like? Is he in the ring as often as Bobby Lashley, or does he just constantly complain about who's acknowledging him from who's not? Again, mind you, good story, but like, is he in the ring often? No. He needs to be in the ring often. He's a champion. None of that Brock Lesnar bullshit, dog. The only time Brock Lesnar ever wrestled was pay-per-views and shit. Like, bro, champions should be wrestling. Like what Bobby Lashley's doing. This is why I want Bobby Lashley to hold that title for a minute still. At some point, yeah, Bobby Lashley will have to lose the title, but ain't nobody gonna give a crap if Bobby Lashley loses a match.
Oh my goodness, look at the strength of Lashley. Just, oh, great counter. Great counter by Kingston. DDT executed by Kobe. And the cover. With a cover.
Christina.
Kobe seemed out of it when Kobe was doubted, and Kobe was silence those doubters. Can Kobe do it again here tonight? Byron, you're right. I mean, Kobe's made it.
Drew is just as entitled as Charlotte. I think they just keep giving Drew up because there's not really much. I don't know. Bobby Lashley, hands down. That's what it is for me. I've been saying that from last night. Even when I was watching the match, I was like, last night, I'm like, bro, Bobby Lashley is more of a champion to me than Roman Reigns. I really do see him more as a champion. Who has a better storyline? Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns wins in the storyline components, but Bobby Lashley wins in the whole wrestling component and just champion as a whole in terms of him actually wrestling. And they keep him in the main event scene because that's where the champion's supposed to be at the end of the day, in the main event. If they keep giving Drew opportunities, it's gonna, people are gonna start hating on Drew, bro. It must be hard to manage the wrestling world, man. Really. Too bad. Bobby Lashley. Drew can't get what he wants. Drew's in the back of the line and he knows that. Although I feel like someone's going to come out at the end of this match. Bro, hey, Kofi sells him moves nicely. I like it. Not as good as a Dolph Ziggler, but or King Ricochet or Ricochet, but like he definitely knows to sell his moves. I'm entertained. 2 more minutes. What's gonna happen here? Are we gonna get a match, or is it we get disqualified? What's happening? Is Kofi the next rival for Bobby Lashley? Hey man, as long as if the Fiend comes back, just don't make her a background person who just does stuff for the Fiend. That's all I care about. Let her wrestle. I don't really care whether she's with the Fiend or she's with Riley. Let her wrestle, not just cut promos. Let her wrestle. So whenever Bray's ready to come back, whenever that is.
Unbelievable turn of events. Here's how it worked out. MVP was looking to strike. Kofi Kingston with that cage. Drew McIntyre. To the guts of the almighty WWE champion. Kofi Kingston owes a big-time assist to the Scottish Warrior and Xavier Woods. I agree with you, Corey, but right now the headline story. Hold it, italicize it, underline it. Kofi Kingston just pinned the WWE champion. The almighty Bobby Lashley.
Main event next week, some tag match or some shit. Some tag match next week. So who's heel? Drew,
Don't miss your chance. It's time.
alright, let me stop here. Every time I do these, I get cheesed at some point. Okay. Alright, so what was I saying, Brother Nero? So, okay, if The Fiend comes back and Alexa returns to The Fiend, cool. That's fine. Just don't let her be a background character. That's all I care about. If she's a background character, then I'm against it. If not, cool. That's fine. Our targets could be either Nia or Shayna. And again, just because she is what seems to be involved in a tag match doesn't necessarily mean that she's looking to be in a tag team. That's probably not even the case. That's obvious from the start. If people are following the storyline, they should know that that's not the case. She's not looking to be in the sorry guys, hold on. Tag match. Tag team, sorry. Tag team. So at the end of the day, I just don't think that's the case. Collects teeth. Okay, I don't know about the teeth thing, but the hair thing is possible too. You know, they can collect hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go back and really watch some of these because I feel like I wasn't really truly paying attention. Like I feel like I was just lost in the sauce and like really not. Like I have to see the whole thing with the watch along. If there's anything there, I have to see thing. But I feel like a lot of people are just gonna assume that she's in a tag match because of Sasha. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm waiting for certain videos to come out. I'll check them out, see what's up, see what people are saying. I don't think I'm gonna spend too much time into it because I'm gonna wait until next week because more times not gonna get much this week. Gotta wait for next week. Hopefully something happens next week where we're finally able to figure out who it is. So I'm thinking Nia. I was going Shayna because she attacked Reginald. I'm gonna just go with Nia. And I mean, yeah, get Nia out of the way. Just do Nia first, get that out of the way because eventually she would have to come across Nia. I know people are like, it's like, I know people are gonna say, oh, how's she scared? How's Nia scared of a girl like Alexa? Alexa's so tiny, she's so small. Just completely ignoring the character. I think Reginald shouldn't be on TV next week, a matter of fact. Guys, I already told you, bro. Like, I already told you. Like, Lily came across when The Fiend came across and ended up starting to deceive Alexa. So I keep saying it, bro. I keep saying it. I'm literally trying to put, like, everything, you know what I'm saying, and everything together. And for me, that it would just make perfect sense because she was talking heat when she first came back and said, oh, meet my new friend Lily, all that stuff. But then the next week it was completely different. It's like Lily was there this whole entire time and whatever. So then it's just like, okay, so it looks like she's brainwashing Alexa. Literally brainwashing the poor girl. Now Alexa is just doing exactly what this demonic doll tells her to do. Now when The Fiend comes back, you can easily get rid of the demonic doll and take back Alexa. It's just that when they do that, what do you do with Alexa? Is she just going to go back to being what it is, the Fiend's sidekick? Or is she actually going to do shit? That's the only thing. Is Reginald... Did I answer this? I think I did. Yeah, I think Reginald should think. Seems like Lily manipulates it. I've been saying this from... Brother Nero, I've been telling you guys this from, like, what? From the start? From that... Actually, no. Second week. When she came back and she started talking different. And it was just like... She started talking about... And showing pictures of Lily being there from when she was a kid. And I also stated that when you're a kid, that is when you're at your most formative years. So it's easy to deceive somebody if you make them think that you were there from when they were you. Because when you attach yourself to somebody as a kid, and that's when you're most formative. You know what I'm saying? That's when you learn the most. So The fact that she can go after her mindset and go after when she was younger, that's why I keep saying that it is a brainwashing thing. I've been saying it. And remember, you guys did tell me that WWE doesn't have the capabilities of writing a story like that, but it clear, like, to me, it just seems, I can't even say clearly, I'm not going to say clearly, but it seems that that's just the way they're going. She's clearly being brainwashed by a demonic doll, telling her what to do, which makes her not really that overpowered. If anyone blew the fire out the thing, that was not Alexa. That was Lily, not Alexa. But listen, I'm gonna just wait and see. You guys will see what I'm talking about soon enough. Soon enough. I sound like I'm crazy, but I'm telling you. Soon enough. When she was with The Fiend, I said Alexa's the darker character. She ended up being the darker character and betrayed The Fiend because of a demonic doll. That demonic doll must have came across. You can just take the t-shirts, for example. Look at the t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? It has the Jack in the Box, and when the thing, it has Lily's little face on it and shit. I see C talking about, I'm like, bro, it couldn't be any more clear. It is, she's brainwashing the shit out of Alexa. Is that okay? I'm okay with it. As long as Alexa's evil, gets in the ring and can do her own thing, I'm okay. And if The Fiend comes back, as long as she can side with The Fiend and they can find some way for them to do their own separate thing, I'm okay. Do not turn her back into another sidekick. Please let her do stuff. I found it completely, it was kind of frustrating for me because it's like, it was nice to see them in the funhouse together, all that stuff. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Love it. Love to see it. But just having her do that alone, yeah, not really. You know what I'm saying? We're just coming out and supporting. It's not. I need her to actually be in the ring doing shit. During the part of the match when The Fiend returned, Lily was slandering him. She was defending The Fiend to Lily. And then acted like Lily told her off and she didn't argue. But that's what I'm trying to say. Lily ain't a fan of The Fiend. Lily don't like The Fiend. The Fiend knows who Lily is. We have to remember, keep the story intact. Do not forget what's important here, the important points, and whatever. All I'm saying is, clearly, if they're going in that direction, apparently, at some point, Lily will be destroyed by The Fiend. Lily will be destroyed by The Fiend for sure, and Alexa will return with The Fiend. And I'm just saying, when she does, do it right. Do it right. Do not make her a sidekick. That's all I care about. If she becomes a sidekick, I don't know how much I'm going to be about it. It would be nice to see her with The Fiend and do stuff, but if she just becomes another one of the spokesperson, you know, is involved in all his rivalries and all that, in certain ways I'm okay with it, but not for the most part. It will get dry for me. Maybe not. I'm just saying maybe. But I hope she wrestles. That's all I care about. I just want her to be able to wrestle. I don't know when I'm going to be. I don't think I'll ever be able to see all of that stuff because I missed all of that. Didn't watch it, so I won't know. But, you know, I'm pretty sure I won't really be able to find stuff on YouTube. Not enough, at least. About the way she reacted to Fastlane. But hopefully I can find a 1-2 thing from it. Kind of break it down myself. But let's focus on what needs to be focused on. Who's Alexa going after? Nia or Shayna? Alexa is subservient to Lily. Feels like she was shouted at and then... That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I said when you are a kid, that's when it's the best time for any... With her now being established as the fact that she pretty much brainwashed her to think that she's been there since her childhood. See, now, you see, if it's a brainwashing thing, you don't have to say that whatever she was before wasn't canon. That very much is still canon. It's just Lily came in, started manipulating her brain, and now she holds this space in Alexa's brain, right? So it's important. The fact that they said she's been there from when she was a kid, that's an important note for a lot of people to take when it comes to storytelling. You gotta remember, when you're a youth, that's the best time for anyone to tell you to do something. If Lily came and just told Alexa to betray The Fiend and just whatever at the age that Alexa is at now, in her mind, she's gonna be like, why should I listen to you? You know what I'm saying? Because your brain is formed. So if she goes after the time when she's a kid, when your brain is not fully formed and you're still going through all these stages, of course you're gonna be completely like what you said, subservient to the person that is, you know, you feel has been there from when you were a kid. She makes her think that she did something to people, bad stuff to people, and now, you know, all the playgrounds we have to rewatch all the playgrounds, and every single one of them hold a key aspect to the story. And I feel like the past couple weeks, a lot of people have missed what it is that the thing, and that's why they keep saying it's like The Fiend, when they don't realize it's not like The Fiend at all. It isn't, because if they weren't missing the key aspects of the story, if they were paying attention to the playground instead of just complaining the fact that she's still in the playground, okay, because everybody wants her to wrestle. We all do. We all want Alexa back in the ring. That's the whole point. This is why people are getting tired of the character. People are getting tired of the character only because they feel like Alexa's just cutting promos, not doing anything. It would be the same thing if she was stuck with The Fiend, because everybody's thinking, okay, the only reason, okay, I don't think everybody was hating on it at the time was because she was really involved heavily in the whole Randy Orton thing. But what happens after that? Okay, eventually people start complaining, well, Alexa's character is getting still, why is she not in the ring? So people want her in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Whether she's with Lily, whether she's with The Fiend, people just want to see her in the ring. But I think it's because of that. It's because people want to see her in the ring. I want to see her in the ring just as bad. But here's the thing. With everything that they put out, I'm paying attention to because it holds something important to the story. I'm not going to complain about it just because I'm not seeing her in the ring. Does it get frustrating not to see her in the ring? Yes, it does. But the playgrounds are nice to see too. Why? Because they always have something that play an important role to the story. Now, I've been saying this, guys, from day number one, that Lily is brainwashing Alexa. Go rewatch all the playgrounds and tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. And take what you've seen today. Take what you've seen today about the watch along, you know, and tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me at least that Mandem are not even onto something. Are not even onto something. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not trying to flex and say that I'm right about everything. I may be wrong about certain stuff, but this just seems like this is the way that it's going. It really does. Put two and two together. When she first came back with Lily, she was just talking heat. She was talking heat and saying that, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? This is my new friend. Yada, yada, yada. Our fun is just getting started. The next week, she was talking a bunch of different shit. Oh, Lily's been there from when I was you. When last week, that fully defeats everything that you said from before. Okay? And then the weeks after that follows, she's talking about, well, Lily doesn't like any of you. She didn't like The Fiend. Okay? So after she established that Lily was there from her childhood, the next thing now, the week after, was to talk about what they're going to do next. Where are they going to do next? They're going to start attacking women in division. Why? Because Lily doesn't like anybody, just like she doesn't like The Fiend. After that, the week comes back, they're talking about the same thing, but now they're giving us more clues as to whom is the possibility that they can think. And even when Alexa starts singing that nursery rhyme, what does she say? Is this a dream? Brainwashing, manipulation. I've been saying this, guys, from jump one. It's the only obvious thing. And if Bray's in control, you definitely know that this is the case. Alexa keeps establishing the fact every time she's in the playground. Is Alexa talking about herself or is she talking about Lily? You guys tell me what it is. She is talking about Lily. Put two and two together. Okay? 2 + 2 = 4. Okay, put 2 and 2 together. Alexa's not talking about her personal feelings. She never talks about her. She talks about Lily, which is why I keep saying Lily is not a separate person. Lily is a doll that is being controlled by a demonic entity. Okay? Whether that be Lilith, which people talked about weeks ago, okay? Or whatever demonic force that may be, it is inside of that doll. Okay? And that doll is telling Alexa what to do. Completely two different people, not the same persona. They're completely two different people. Very much different from The Fiend. Fundamentally different from The Fiend. Not the same story. This is clearly a manipulation, brainwashing type storyline. And right now, that's not even what they're focused on. They're just focused on the fact that Alexa's going to start taking out people. They start from the bottom. Who's first? Eva, Nia, or Shayna. Who's next? Probably Mandy or Dana Brooke. Or a Sonya Deville. Or a Charlotte. Next you know, she's at the top. And she's just terrorizing WWE. And whenever Bray is back in whatever form he needs to be back in, whether that he's mentally healthy or he's just back in tip-top shape, and he flies back, get rid of the doll, take back Alexa, and hopefully Alexa is still able to do other things in the women division, and these people are still terrifying WWE. But as far as I'm concerned, this is the story. Makes tons of sense. Makes tons of sense. You do not have to erase anything that she did before she even was paired up with the Fiend. You don't have to erase the fact that the Fiend taught her stuff. You do not have to erase the fact that she was the goddess from before and she used to do so and so and so and so and so and so. Alexa got herself into a dangerous game. She took interest in the Fiend. She took interest in the power of the Fiend. She became and got there. The Fiend died. She loves the Fiend. She appreciates the Fiend because the Fiend is seen as a hero to her. So during all of that time, what she tried to do, she tried to bring back the Fiend. Unfortunately, when she brought back the Fiend, she brought back Lily. Lily has now become this demonic doll. This demonic doll has, infiltrated the mind of Alexa, gone for the years from when she was a kid. Now she believes that Lily has been there from when she was a youth, telling her to do bad shit, which now she's thinking that the Fiend hasn't helped her with shit. She thinks that Lily is the reason why she is the way she is. The only person she ever talks about is Lily. Tell me that story does not make any sense. Nobody can get mad at that. So when Lily gets destroyed in the future, it makes sense if Lily does get destroyed in the future. Or if the Fiend comes back, decides not to destroy Lily, and they're just doing separate things. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, the story correlates, makes sense, you don't have to erase nothing, there you go. Alright guys, I did a lot of talking. Let me just read what you guys have to say now. Sorry. So flinched like she shouted and didn't argue any. Okay, I read that one. Sorry guys. Okay, so Alexa said he was nice to her, acted like Lily told her no. Alexa said it again, then flinched like Lily yelled at her and suddenly agreed. It was kind of funny. Okay. She's gonna unleash Lily on the roster. There's a doll online named Lily Doll. See, Russell was talking about this too. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm taking his stuff too as pointers to prove what the story that I feel that this is trying to go. Or, you know, where I feel like the direction of the story is trying to, you know. So, like, I'm telling you guys, I've been putting this stuff together one by one. As much as I want to see Alexa in the ring and can be frustrated not to see her in the ring, I also appreciate the fact that they be doing these playgrounds and they're progressing it. Whether people like it or not, they are progressing the story. Last week, we were thinking about, what was it? Is it Mandy? Is it Charlotte? Is it Rhea Ripley? Now they've, you know what I'm saying? Now it's gone down to two people. Eva, Nia, or Shayna. She did not go out there for Tamina or Natalya. A matter of fact, they made it clear that they don't have a problem with Tamina and Natalya. Lily said Alexa said you are lucky that Lily likes you. This has nothing to do with Alexa's feelings. Everything is about Lily. She said, you're lucky that Lily likes you, which means you people are not even on the table. You're not the opponents. She burned off Reginald's face. Shayna bust her knee last week out of nowhere. Who do you think she's going after? It is either of the two. It could be Shayna, it could be Nia. Everything is carefully placed in its position. The story makes 100% a lot of sense. If people would just take the time to put things together. And sometimes it's like, I have all of this in my head. I want to explain it, but I'm like, bro, I'm not going to go on Twitter and go type all of this. Ain't nobody going to listen to me anyway. What is the point? So I keep it to myself. But at the end of the day, it is so obvious as to where the story is going. Okay, so even when Alexa doesn't talk about only Lily, she never speaks about I, me. She's beginning to speak in terms of we and us. Exactly. Yes, Captain. Agree with you 100%, bro. It's either Nia or Shayna. As to see which one it is, I think it may be Nia because she went for Reginald and Nia actually likes Reginald. Shayna, not that much. So, Nia and Shayna are definitely target. And what does this do? This gives them actually something to do. Put them in something meaningful. Put Shayna in something meaningful. Puts either Nia or Shayna in something meaningful, which they haven't been in anything meaningful in so long. So I think this is good for them. Get in a meaningful storyline and get out of whatever you guys were doing. Because you guys weren't doing nothing. And you're capable of doing so much more. Now, I do suggest they go after Shayna because Nia, I feel like Nia's just a bit too dangerous. But I mean, in terms of the way she wrestles, and you know, you don't want Alexa to get hurt. But we'll see what happens. But it could be either of the two. All I'm saying is, each week the stories progress. The story makes a lot of sense. It's not like it doesn't make sense. People think that it's like the Fiend storyline when it's complete two different things. It's the most irritating thing I've ever seen in my life. She's not doing any revenge storyline. And I don't know why I have to keep repeating this. Brother Nero, you see how many times I post it on Twitter? It is so annoying. It is not a revenge storyline. From when have you ever heard Alexa establish that she's doing revenge? When Bray introduced The Fiend, he clearly established this was a revenge storyline. This was about righting the wrongs. Has Alexa ever said anything like that? So tell me, how exactly is she like The Fiend? And now people are like, oh, this doesn't make any sense, because what has Shayna and Nia done? Well, then now you should know clearly. This is clearly telling you now that this is not a revenge storyline. What if Lily changes perspectives and decides to tolerate The Fiend and make Alexa happy and they reunite? That's fine, whatever way they go. Whatever way they go. Bray Wyatt's going to come back. The Funhouse is going to return and they're going to continue to do the stuff. And I don't think Alexa's character, the way she is now, is going anywhere anytime soon. Okay, because I feel like her going back to a goddess character is pretty much a downgrade. I'm not going to lie, that is. Because that character was dying. The Fiend saved her. Bray Wyatt saved that and gave her something else to do because that character really was dying. Okay, it really was. There was not much for it to do. So I don't see her going back to that anymore. If she does, it would evolve to a different character. I just don't think she'll go back to a goddess thing at all. But, I mean, who knows? It could happen. I don't think it will, but it could happen. And it doesn't really matter. If she reunites with The Fiend and they're just doing like a Kane Undertaker type thing where they're all doing their separate shit, it really doesn't matter. You get two of the same thing, double the shit, double the terror, double the horror. As far as I'm concerned, that's what I'm saying. I don't think she's ever going back to the goddess. I'm sorry, she's far too deep now. As far as I'm concerned, besides, I feel like this character uses way much more of her skills. Not only is she gonna start wrestling, but she has to do this whole acting thing and whatever, and it uses way much more of her talents. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the better character. I honestly think it's better than the goddess. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's just me being biased because I actually like violent women in fiction because I feel like that shit's awesome. Because you always see it with the men. You always see men doing these like, you know. What was the guy's name? I'm trying to think. These like demonic characters, horror characters. You know, you barely see it with the woman, especially in WWE. So like to see Alexa be this, I think WWE really needs it. She's gonna add something to the women's division that the women's division clearly needs, because other than that, you only had the stuff surrounding the championship belt, but now you're gonna have Alexa doing other things with other women that are not even in the championship, which is what the women's division actually needs. So what exactly is people complaining about? But I'm glad that she's going after either Nia or Shayna, because now that will clearly show people that this is not a revenge storyline. This is simply her doing what Lily tells her to do. Simply. Okay? It's not that hard to understand. I don't need to complain about this stuff every single week. Every time I come back, I have to complain and complain. Because it's just like, bro, you put 2 and 2 together. How the hell did you get there? How did you get there? You're supposed to be on this certain side of the field, and you reach far left, far right. How? How? It is not that hard to follow. The story is not that hard to follow. So, what's important right now is we know what's going on with Bray, so I do not want to hear anybody complain about Bray Wyatt anymore. Please. You guys are not helping him. I don't want to hear anybody complain about Bray. I'm not talking about you guys, obviously. I'm talking about like just fans in general that I've seen on TikTok. Stop complaining. And sorry, not TikTok, Twitter. Bray is not tip-top. He's not feeling good. Simple. He's not okay. He needs time off. He told Vince that. And they had to rush a storyline because clearly they were preparing for this story. And now that's what's going on right now. Okay? So he's taking his break again because he's just not there. I do not want to hear any ingrates. I don't want to hear no more fat. If I see it, I'm going to be upset because it's going to be stupid. It's going to be like, bro, how the fuck? You know that the man's not feeling well. And you're still complaining. The other thing, if I see people complain and complain about Alexa's character too, same shit. Bray is not feeling good. You can't let this character breathe. Lost Brother Lee, he was a great man. Exactly. So you can't let Alexa breathe and you can't let Bray breathe. You can't. Do you not understand what's going on? Okay, clearly this storyline was being planned for. Clearly. Okay, they had to rush it because Bray went in and told Vince, "I'm still not feeling good. Vince didn't like the way he looked. Vince said, all right, I'm going to give you, and then people are going to hate on Vince McMahon. Oh, Vince McMahon, he's this and he's that. He's always doing this shit. He has to lose to Randy. Well, obviously, they were going to scrap the shit out of Randy. But when Bray pulled up, he was clearly not in the best state of mind. Go home. Go home and whatever. That's why Alexa was running the storyline for so long. And people are here complaining about Alexa's character still. And I'm like, bro, how the fuck? You just heard about Bray and whatever. When I heard that, I'm like, finally, some news for people so that they can rest their heads and stop talking about, oh, WWE's burying Bray. They're not burying shit. The man's clearly not feeling good. Did you guys not see him on the Firefly Funhouse? Did he look like he was okay? No, he did not. They're already doing it. Somebody already said on Twitter, enough of this shit. We want the Fiend. Nigga, did you not fucking hear that the Fiend is, that Bray is not good? He's not feeling good? These ingrates of fat. Do they not understand? Does anyone not even understand the importance and the dangers of mental health and mental sickness? Vince McMahon made a damn right move making him go rest. He could lose his head top, and once you lose your mental, you're done. That's it. You're not getting that shit back. You're not. Unless you pray and God pulls off some sort of miracle and you bring your mind, once it's done, it's done. Once it's gone, it's just gone. He needs to rest. He needs to rest. Stop complaining about Alexa. Stop talking about the Fiend. The Fiend will be back. That's why they made sure that he did a Firefly Funhouse before he left. How are people this illiterate? I do not get it. I don't get it. How could you be this illiterate? How can you be this ungrateful? How? How? Where is the empathy? Where is the empathy? Where is it? I don't get it. This is how you know people are just straight up wicked. I don't give a flying rat's ass. This is just what it is. Shame. 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 You've been crowned? What are you talking about? Oh, this is, oh, you are? I've seen you before. Anyway. It's a shame. It is a shame. So everybody's going for Sasha Banks being this person or whatever. I don't think that's the case. Why am I seeing this? I want to see this. Bro, I've already seen enough. You think I'm gonna entertain Twitter and this crap? No, I'm not. I'm not. Why was this guy in Twitter jail? This is a nice picture. Wow. That's a dick move. It's like they're trying to get Alexa upset. Apparently, Natalya said Alexa smells like mothballs. Who asked this question? If Randy Orton is the Viper, what does that make you, Alexa, the snake charmer that controls everything? I'm sure that this stuff is gonna base around the Fiend. My head is killing me. It really is. It hurts so much. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna have to look into this. I need to eat. I'm gonna have to look into this definitely though. Definitely. Man City, I don't know. At this point, the only thing I really can say is that it's either thing. These people on Twitter, she's atrocious. Are atrocious, yeah. Well, I just said Alexa. She said that Alexa smells like mothballs. I don't know what mothball smells like, but whatever. I guess it smells bad. She doesn't know whether it's coming from Alexa or it's coming from Lily. I literally just read it a while ago. I just read the tweet. I wouldn't say it's like they're trying to get on the bad side. I mean, if you should be you would keep your wits above you. You should know that she's definitely a dangerous person. Why would you go on a Raw Talk, live television television, and go and say, oh, well, she smells like this and whatever. Natalia definitely. You know what? Let's go over. Let me fly over there. Let me go and check this out myself. WWE Network. I'm gonna find myself on this right now. How do I log my ass in again? I don't know. Don't I have to sign myself in? Do I have to sign myself in for this or no? No? Guys, I have the worst headache right now. Looking for Raw Talk here. I need to find it. Because now they're saying WWE Network on Peacock, so now I have to like get there through another means. Because I can't get it, I can't get through there. Same ways that I did before. Okay, here we go. Here's Raw Talk. Watch. Let me sign in. Oh, sorry. Oh, this says create account. My bad. No. I want to log in. Sorry. X. Sign in. My bad. Okay, now I can log in. I'm here pressing create an account and I already have an account. My bad. Okay, let me just scroll down. Let me get in here real quick. Let's put this in. Now, WWE Network for Canada does not work at all, but I don't think I need more than 15 for a small segment wear, so let's go. Let's see, I'm gonna go find it. Play from the beginning. Skip.
WrestleMania Backlash.
Skip.
So TJ showed me this picture of Yokozuna and Owen Hart. And it was so special. It was with them. Hell yeah.
How you did that? Oh, you okay?
Not you, fool. So TJ showed me this picture of Yokozuna and Owen Hart. And it was so special. It was with them as tag team champions. And I kept looking back at that picture on our road to these championships. I kept thinking, Serona is representing the Samoan dynasty, Tamina. And, my bad. Tamina is representing the Samoan dynasty. I'm representing the Hart family. And it's just destiny is always chasing. And when you finally fulfill your destiny and touch your dreams and reach your fullest potential, some people go their entire lives without doing that. And we did it.
You did it. And you did it.
Thank you, Truth. Gosh, you're a little loud in my ear over here, but it's okay.
Am I loud, KP?
A little bit.
Am I loud, Natty?
Tamina, how was your weekend? Taking it all in.
I have to say, I feel very grateful and blessed. We had such an amount.
Hopefully this doesn't cut off.
So many people.
But usually it's like 15 minutes before it cuts off.
Just reaching out to us and saying,
love, support.
If it cut off, I'll just come back. It doesn't really matter.
I did tweet. I liked
Yeah, see you later, bro.
y'all stuff too. Did you like them? I did.
Are you Tamina?
No, I'm true. Tamina.
Yeah, but you keep talking, and I'm trying to say.
I think she actually wants to put you in headlock.
Careful, Truth.
Anyways, as I was saying, thank you, Truth. absolutely amazing. Like
Dream come
for
true.
everything to stop, you just keep going. Natty, Natty.
I feel you, and you know, it's just cool to see everything come full circle.
On your backs.
Right.
All right. You know that. We saw it this evening on Monday Night Raw. Right.
Right.
You retain, but also you were invited onto Alexa's playground.
Right.
Alexa Bliss. There's some scary stuff going
That was
on.
really
Yeah.
weird.
Weird.
Why was it
That was
weird?
really
So
weird.
weird.
Weirdo,
Wow.
right? Weirdo.
Just being on
Yeah.
the playground, like it was weird.
Stranger
that
danger.
whole.
I mean, I'm not gonna like. You know what's funny is that Alexa Bliss, she actually smelled like mothballs,
Really?
and I don't know if that's because
I
of Lily.
knew I smelled mothballs earlier.
It was bad.
I knew I smelled
And it got weird. It got more and more weird. And Tamina and I, we were trying to stay focused because we knew that we had a championship match. But all Alexa wanted to talk about was the weird things that Lily does, like ripping off, you know, bugs' wings and collecting spiders' legs and weird stuff. It was weird. Alexa smelled weird. Lily smelled weird. The playground smelled weird.
I won't lie.
Counseling.
Lily was a little
And a
bit
sticker
scary.
or
She was a
Lysol
little bit
or
different.
something.
Lily was weird. It was just weird. It was so weird. And Alexa is
Did she answer her back?
she's just creepy. It was just creepy.
And you got a closer look during your title match as well.
Yeah, it was just all of it just kind of creeped both of us out, and it just kind of
Look,
you know gave
I
us a
think
weird
it's
vibe.
weird.
Weird,
Yeah.
weird.
How do you feel about Reginald?
Don't even get me started.
I'll get you started.
Don't even get me started
I'd like
about
to get you
Reginald.
started.
First of all, I just want to say that if Reginald slides into her DMs one more
Did he?
time,
What are you doing? What you mean?
What did he say?
He trying to holler at
What
you,
did he
girl.
say?
I
He's trying to holler at Tamina.
he's hollering. He is hollering hard.
Reginald.
And he denies it. She screenshotted it, posted it on her social media. He denied it and said she used an app. No.
That's funny. This guy Reginald. This guy's a player.
No. We did not use an app.
Little creeper,
Yeah.
Reginald. Why he might be shy? You know what I'm saying?
He's not shy.
Might be stage
Oh, no,
fright.
there's
you
nothing
know
shy
what I'm
about
saying?
Reginald.
Yeah.
He's a little shy.
He's sneaky.
He is not shy, first of all. You want to go into my DMs and you want to sit there and text message me something that is inappropriate.
Vulgar
You
stuff.
get what I'm trying to say? You know what I mean? And you're supposed to be Naya and Shayna? Are you kidding me?
And then tonight he tried to get involved in our match.
Yeah.
Like he's so sneaky. He's so shady. He's a little snake.
So I saw it's entanglement stuff. Don't
Yeah, it does. It does.
Hey, interesting stuff, eh? I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna just say this. I think it could be either one of the two. We'll wait and see. We'll see what happens. I'll look through it, man. I don't think I'll spend way too much time because the place, it's way too toxic for me. So I'll look to see what I can see if I can put two and two together. Maybe do a video on it. If not, then yeah. Well, see you guys next week, man. Again, it might be the same thing next week, where I join late. Maybe not as late, but I might. You know, so if anything, you guys just fill me in. Keep the spoilers to a minimum. And yeah, I have it recorded, so I'll constantly know when it's time. I can go back and look at segments, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, guys, I gotta get something to eat. I have a headache, and I feel like I'm gonna drop on the floor and faint. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab something to eat. Thank you guys again for joining me here for the live, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.